Let's speak to the gentleman from St. Augustine's College. Get ready for action. There's been a lot of singing here at the Sermons auditorium, and they tell me that it's going to be more after the contest this morning. Let's interact with them and find out. Great. So this is the leader, right? You are leading the Jama session.
Maybe.
Maybe. Which year did you complete? 2018. Okay, tell me, what should we expect in this contest?
The best.
The best? Yeah. Are you qualifying for the semi-final?
By God's grace.
Which schools do you want to compete, with at the grand finale?
Right now, as we stand here right now, we are ready for every school. Because right now, we don't know which school we would meet.
Okay.
Okay, so we are ever ready for everyone who comes. Okay. Sure. Yes, please.
Great. What should we expect?
Hi, your name? The best. My name is Nana Bafudazi, and then nothing but the best. Expect the best from us. First, the best in Ghana, No need to brag, no need to prove anything to you. You just see after the contest.
See after the contest.
Show working.
Tell me.
Come and see me.
Sure.
We are done.
But tell me, what would it mean for Gasco to win this year's trophy?
Oh, it's normal. When you see us at the finals, it means you are taking it. You understand?
They don't celebrate. We don't go to celebration after we know. They did it on purpose.
We know already.
They did it on purpose.
You know something?
Which year did you come to Gasco?
2017, bro.
2017, okay.
You know something? They said the sky is the limit. Right now, we Augustine's boys, we said what? Augustine is the limit. You understand?
Okay.
Any school that we will meet, it will be a rape case.
Hey, no way. It should be a limit for them. Let's use limits.
It will be a rape.
No. Let's not say rape. Let's say the limits. Let's say no. So let's say the limit for the schools. Yeah. Let's not say rape. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you.
But after the quiz, come and see me. Come and see me.
Come and see me.
I'll see you. I'll see you, Absinians.
Actually talking about the most prestigious college in West Africa.
In West Africa.
West Africa, yeah. So expect nothing but the best from us.
Nothing but the best from the best college in West Africa.
West Africa.
Exactly. After the contest, come for it.
Okay, I'll come for it. Don't worry.
St. Augustine's College.
Okay.
It made us.
Okay.
It made us.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Absinians. You might not bright Kweku is here. Well, the boys are now, the gentlemen, I should say, are now singing, entering the auditorium, going to support their boys. We'll be in action today. Looking forward to.
And we are celebrating International Year of Basic Science for Sustainable Development. Ghana is celebrating, and today is the launch of the event in Accra. So we will be celebrating all year. So as we ask the questions in basic sciences, please think about how we may apply all of this to sustainable development. Before we meet the contestants, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Airtel Tigo, GNPC, Dano Milk, Newmont Ghana, Academic City University College, Accra College of Medicine, Zipline, Studio HD, and YFM. My name is Elsie Kaufman. I am an associate professor of biomedical engineering and dean of the School of Engineering Sciences, University of Ghana. Now, let's meet the contestants. Osei Tutu Senior High School is represented by
James Samuel.
E.J. Mensa Francis.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
We are fine by God's grace.
That's wonderful. Have you been coming to quarterfinals regularly?
It's been a while. Like for the past 8 years, we've not been into the quarterfinals, but this year, by God's grace, we are in the quarterfinals. So we are.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. And you seem to have strong support.
Yeah.
Yes, your supporters are here in their numbers. Okay. Well, I've been trying to find out about contestants also. What kind of things do you do? Hobbies?
Video games.
Okay.
Like playing football.
Okay. Good. I wish you well.
Thank you, madam.
Ghana National College is represented by
Santi Ajimanebu.
Makwe Tete.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
You are fine, by God's grace.
Great. You've been coming to quarterfinals.
Yes.
When was the last time?
Last year.
Just last year. So this is usual for you. Yes. Or is there any new thing you've been doing?
No, please.
No, it's just usual preparation for us.
The usual preparations, and you feel very well prepared.
Yes.
That's great. I'm finding out of our contestants. What do you do when you are not doing science and math?
Oh, I really love gaming, so like I spend a lot of time with my brother and my other siblings playing games. And, yeah.
Games?
Yes, please.
Okay, I hope you become a game developer instead of just a player, right?
Yeah, that's my dream.
And you?
I'm just playing basketball.
Basketball?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, so I wish you well.
Thank you.
All the best. St. Augustine's College is represented by
Amwabeni Denzo, final year.
PLM Sylvester, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good by the
Great.
grace of God. Yes, madam.
Good. You seem very excited.
Yeah.
Quarterfinals.
Yeah,
What does
yeah,
it feel like
excited.
to be in quarterfinals? For those of us who have never been to quarterfinals, what does that feel like?
So there's a lot of excitement and the urge to like help your school get into the semifinals.
I see. Okay. And you brought your strong support.
Yeah, we brought an
Okay. Good. When you are not doing science and math, what do you do?
I read.
Read.
Yeah, I also read and watch TV.
Reading.
Yeah, I'm watching TV.
Watching TV.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to get our contestants to not just be consumers. So, is it possible that one of you will become a writer so that others will read what you are writing instead of you just reading?
Oh, yes, madam.
You write. Okay, that's great.
Thank
Okay.
you, madam.
I wish you well.
Thank you,
Thank you,
madam.
madam.
Okay. Contestants, as always, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. The questions are simple and direct. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, a bonus point. If not, there is a penalty, 1 point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. Gentlemen, all of the questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to everyone. The first set of questions will require 30 seconds of your time. I'm going to start with a preamble to all schools, after which I'll come to you, St. Augustine's College. Preamble. Find the transition frequency for the given pair of principal quantum numbers of the Bohr hydrogen atom. That's the preamble. St. Augustine's, n equals 2 and n equals 4. Yes, Sylvester.
Getting 6.2.
Go ahead.
So, madam, the transition frequency is given by 6.2 by 10 to an exponent of positive 14 hertz.
Yes. Ghana National College with the same preamble. N equals 3 and n equals 5. Asante.
Please, we have 2.4 by 10 to the power by 10 to the power 12 hertz.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 2.3 times 10 raised to the power 14 hertz. Osei Tutu, with the same preamble, n equals 4 and n equals 6. Samuel?
The frequency is given by, the frequency is given by 1.1 by 10 exponent 14 hertz.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Give the formula of the salt formed from each of the following neutralization reactions and indicate whether it will be acidic, basic, or neutral in an aqueous solution. I hope you got your preamble. Give the formula of the salt formed from each of the following neutralization reactions and indicate whether it will be acidic, basic, or neutral in an aqueous solution. St. Augustine's, ammonia and nitric acid. Sylvester?
Say, madam, so the formula is NH4NO3, and this salt form will be an acidic salt.
Yes. Sylvester, you have called me sir twice. When you come to the School of Engineering Sciences at Legon, the people that call me sir in class, they have a bill. These days, with inflation, maybe it should be 30 cedis. That means a bill for waiting for you, okay? With the same preamble, Ghana National College. Ethanoic acid and potassium hydroxide. Asante.
Check. Okay, so the salt formed is CH3 COOK, and this salt is basic.
You're right. With the same preamble, phosphoric acid and barium hydroxide. Yes, Francis?
Okay. So the salt formed is BA subscript 3, bracket open, PO4, bracket closed, subscript 2, and it is basic.
You're right. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Preamble. Find the domain of the given function. St. Augustine's, f of x is equal to square root of the expression x squared minus 3x minus 10. Yes, Denzel?
X is such that X is a member of all real numbers such that X must be greater than or equal to 5, or X must be less than or equal to -2.
You're right. With the same preamble, f of x is equal to square root of the expression 4 minus x squared. Yes, Asante?
Sure. X is a member of all real numbers such that -2 less than or equal to X less than or equal to 2.
Yes. With the same preamble, f of x is equal to 1 over square root of the expression x squared minus 25. Samuel?
X is such that X is a member of all real numbers where X is greater than 5 or X is less than -5.
You are right. Next set, 10 seconds. St. Augustine's, distinguish between the epicotyle and hypocotyle with respect to their location. Yes, Sylvester?
The epicotyle and hypocotyle are both parts of the cotyledon, but for the epicotyle, it is found above ground. That is, it is located above the ground level, whilst the hypocotyle is found below ground level. And also the epicotyle is usually above the germinating seedling. That is, it goes above the germinating parts, whilst the hypocotyle is located below the germinating parts or seedling.
1. What if there is no ground? Does that mean you can't have these structures? Okay, so the hypocotyle is situated between the radicle and the node of the cotyledon, whereas the epicotyle is located between the cotyledon node and the plumule. Yes, you had the right directions, but your technical terms were off, and if there's no ground, your answer doesn't make sense. Okay. Distinguish between coleoptile and coleorhiza with respect to the type of sheath they are. For a bonus. Okay. So the coleoptile is a protective sheath, whereas a coleorhiza is an undifferentiated sheath. In fact, the coleoptile protects the shoot tip, while the coleorhiza protects the root and the root cap. All right. Osei Tutu, state the function of perisperm of seeds and pericarp of fruits. Yes, Samuel?
The pericarp protects the fruit. That is from the outer covering that protects the seeds inside the fruit, whilst the perisperm protects the inner contents of the seed. As the pericarp protects the seed, encompassing this, the pericarp protects the fruit encompassing the seed, while the perisperm protects the inner contents of the seed.
1. The perisperm is non-functional in seeds, doesn't have any function, okay? But the pericarp protects the fruit. That's the part you were able to mention. Protects the fruit. It also helps in nutrition and dispersal. You didn't even come close to that. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Two non-interacting particles, masses M1 and M2, are acted upon by external forces F1 and F2. Find the acceleration of the center of mass of the pair for the given set of values. Again, two non-interacting particles, masses M1 and M2, are acted upon by external forces F1 and F2. Find the acceleration of the center of mass of the pair for the given set of values. St. Augustine's, M1 is equal to 2 kilogram, M2 is 3 kilogram, F1 is equal to 2I plus 3J Newton, and F2 equals 3I plus 2J plus 20K Newton. Denzel?
Into one bracket, the expression I plus J plus 4K, close bracket, all in meters per second square.
Yes. Ghana National with the same preamble. M1 is 1 kilogram. M2 is 4 kilogram. F1 is equal to 2I plus 3J plus 8K Newton, and F2 is equal to 3I plus 2J minus 3K Newton. Is that hand up, Asante? Go ahead.
So you have an expression in bracket I plus G plus K, close that bracket, all in meters per second squared.
You're right. Osei Tutu with the same preamble. M1 is 3 kilogram. M2 is 1 kilogram. F1 is equal to 8I plus 6J minus 17K Newton. And F2 is equal 4I plus 2J minus 3K Newton. Yes, Samuel?
The expression 3I plus 2G minus 5K, all in meters per second squared.
You're right. Next set, 10 seconds, with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Give the systematic name of the monomer of the given polymer. That's the preamble. St. Augustine's. Polypropylene. Sylvester?
It is called propene.
Yes. With the same preamble. Polyvinyl chloride. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Chloroethane. Chloroethane.
What did you say?
Chloroethane.
No. The right answer is chloroethene, not ethane. Now your major question with the same preamble. Polytetrafluoroethylene. Yes, Samuel?
Tetrafluoroethene. Tetrafluoroethene.
Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the sum to infinity of the given series. Please leave your answer as a rational number. I hope you got that. All right. So, your series. 15 minus 1.5 plus 0.15 minus 0.015 plus 0.0015 minus and so on. Yes, Denzel?
150 over 11.
Yes. With the same preamble, your series. 56 minus 28 plus 14 minus 7 plus 3.5 minus on and on. Asante?
Can't it go inside? 112 over 3.
You're right. With the same preamble. 27 minus 9 plus 3 minus 1 plus 1/3 minus and on and on. Yes, Samuel?
81 on 4.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds. Tendons and ligaments are composed of which type of tissue? Denzel?
Madam, please, it is composed of connective tissues, specifically connective fibers That is fibrous connective tissues.
Okay. What is the composition of the intercellular matrix in connective tissue? Is that hand up, Asante? Go ahead.
Ions. We have water and some ions, like potassium ions and calcium ions.
That's incorrect. Yes, Denzel?
It is composed of some fibers such as collagenous fibers and elastin.
Not for a bonus. Of course, you are right. You have protein fibers like collagen and elastin, as you mentioned, but there is also the ground substance, okay, ground substance as well. Osei Tutu, what does simple columnar epithelial tissue refer to? Yes, Francis?
Okay, the simple columnar epithelial tissue is a type of epithelial tissue that lines the digestive tract and helps in the secretion and absorption of the food materials. And the cells of the simple columnar tissue are narrow and tall.
2. You kind of localize them. This was a general question, right? So tissue with a single layer of cells, and the cells are longer than they are wide. That is why they are columnar. Okay, so that description, that's what made me give you the 2, but the extra things, not necessarily. Okay. All right. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. An object is launched horizontally with speed u from the top of a building of height h on level ground. For the given values of u and h, find the speed of the object when it strikes the ground, assuming air resistance can be ignored. Please, did you get your preamble? One more time. An object is launched horizontally with speed u from the top of a building of height h on level ground. For the given values of u and h, find the speed of the object when it strikes the ground, assuming air resistance can be ignored. So now, St. Augustine's, u is equal to 16 meters per second, and h is 200 meters. Denzel?
Yeah. Okay. So, madam, so we have it to be equal to 66 meters per second.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 65 meters per second. Ghana National College, with the same preamble, U is 70 meters per second, and H is 75 meters. Asante.
80 meters per second.
Yes. Osei Tutu with the same preamble. U is 6 meters per second and H is 32 meters. Samuel?
Okay, 46 meters per second.
That's incorrect. Two. One. Okay, go.
26 meters per second.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. St. Augustine's. .08 gram of rubidium hydroxide is dissolved in 200 centimeter cubed of solution. What volume of a 0.400 mole per decimeter cube solution of a hydrochloric acid will completely react with 25 centimeter cubed of this solution? Atomic mass for rubidium is 85.0. Sylvester?
The volume needed to react is 4.0 4.0
That's incorrect. For a bonus.
50 centimeter cube.
Pardon?
50 centimeter
No.
cube.
The right answer is 12.5 centimeter cubed. Your major question. A 200 centimeter cube sample of orange juice has a pH of 3.0. What volume of deionized water must be added to increase its pH to 4.0? Asante.
1,800 centimeter cube.
Yes. Osei Tutu. Calculate the mass of calcium hydroxide needed to completely neutralize a 40.0 centimeter cubed of 0.250 mole per decimeter cube solution of hydrobromic acid. Yes, Samuel?
the mass is 0.370 grams.
All right. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the inverse of the given linear transformation. That's the preamble. St. Augustine's. XY mapping onto 2x plus y, 3x plus 2y. Yes, Sylvester?
So the inverse of this mapping is given by xy such that xy mapping onto 2x minus y minus 3x plus 2y.
Yes. With the same preamble. X, Y, mapping onto x plus y, x plus 2y. Yes, Mark?
The inverse is xy mapping onto 2x minus y negative x plus y.
You're right. With the same preamble. XY mapping onto x minus y, 2x minus y. Samuel?
The inverse mapping of xy is negative x plus y, negative 2x plus y.
You're right. Last set of questions for the round, 10 seconds. St. Augustine's. What is the name of the mechanism that ensures that there is a higher concentration of sodium ions in the extracellular fluid than in the intracellular fluid? Denzel?
Okay, so madam, this mechanism is known as ion regulation or active transport.
No, for a bonus. It's called the sodium-potassium pump. Ghana National College. What is the name given to the type of transport where glucose or an amino acid bind to a receptor protein on the plasma membrane, which then moves the molecule into the cell without the expenditure of energy. Yes, Mark?
Facilitated diffusion.
You're right. Last question of the round, Osei Tutu. What is the name given to the movement of glucose or amino acids from the gut into the cell lining, into the cells lining the gut, when they bind to a transport protein that has also bound to a sodium ion, the sodium ion entering the cell along its concentration gradient? Samuel?
Active transport.
That's incorrect for a bonus. It is a type of active transport, but this is secondary active transport. Because you see the multiple binding, secondary. That's the end of the first round.
Shield Paint is loved and trusted for its excellent quality.
Virtual Security Africa is your #1 provider of a complete integrated electronic security solutions and services in Ghana and Africa. Trust me, from CCTV surveillance, access control systems, intruder and panic alarms, fire alarm systems, physical security and inspection systems such as X-ray scanners, vehicle boom barriers, road blockers, etc. And they even have public address and intercom systems and many other facilities for your homes, offices, and even large enterprises. VSA offers a lifetime after-sales support. Call VSA today on 0558 740 764 or visit their showroom at Nana Adepa Plaza, Jolu, opposite the UBA, or visit their website at www.virtualsecurityafrica.com. Virtual Security Africa, complete security solutions.
Let us tell you the truth, it's not the magic that make a dream come true. It makes you achieve, but it's your hard work and your persistence. That's the way you will succeed. Dream a big goal, get up and do the road. But it's a long way to go. Oh, Vitamin will help you walk the extra mile. If you don't have enough energy when you find yourself lost and weary, don't worry. Vitamin will boost you up with goodness. If your stomach is empty, eat up, come on. Eat up, come on. We want to see you happy. Let us be your fill. Let us be your strength. Vitamin, 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 vitamin. Let us be your friend.
This advert is FDA approved.
Whoever you're doing it for, we'll help you get it done. Simply. That's Africanacity. That's absolute.
Start here, go everywhere. High standards, higher above the ideals of others. Enroll your child now in the best international school in Ghana.
What you give your children is what they give up. You see them as your children, but we see them as professionals.
Welcome to the Basto School Ghana campus, Ghana's finest American international school offering the America and GES curricula. The Basto School. Start here, go everywhere. Admission is in progress. Locate us at number 102 Shandov Street, Abilene Bay, Accra. Telephone 0277 0700 20. The Bastard School.
Yeah, you know I don't joke with my life.
Ghana National College has 23 points. St. Augustine's College has 25 points. Osei Tutu Senior High School has 26 points. That was a very good first round. It was a good first round. All contestants have done really well. Please, let's clap for them. Well done, contestants. But we have a long way to go. 4 more rounds, 4. So continue working hard. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, St. Augustine's College? Thank you. Ghana National College. Thank you. Osei Tutu Senior High School. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. Second attempt, 2 points. Third attempt, 1 point. But please be careful, because if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, meaning your answer is incorrect or you do not provide an answer within a reasonable period, you will lose a precious point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 10 seconds each. First one. In human anatomy, the directional term superior refers to which of the following? Okay, go ahead. Samuel?
We have the vena cava.
That's incorrect. I continue reading. A, dorsal. B, caudal. C, cephalic. D, ventral. Yes, Denzel?
Cephalic.
Yes. Next one. Which structure within the cell produces ATP? Yes, Samuel?
Mitochondria.
Yes. Next one. Among all the aflatoxins, aflatoxin B1 is the most toxic. Name one species of, yes, go ahead.
Fungi.
Sylvester? Go.
Fungi.
No. I continue. Of Aspergillus, which produces aflatoxin B1. There are two possibilities: Aspergillus flavus or Aspergillus parasiticus. Next set, 30 seconds each. First one. 16 grams of methanol, CH3OH, reacts with excess ethanoic acid, CH3COOH, to produce 3.7 grams of methyl ethanoate, CH3COOCH3. Calculate the percentage yield of the ester formed in this reaction. Yes, Sylvester?
The percentage yield is 10%.
Yes. And let me advise you, I want to advise you, St. Augustine's. In the speed race, I don't need to hear the question again before you give the answer. Go straight to the answer. Determine the sum of the coefficients of all reactants and products in a balanced equation of the reaction K plus KNO3 going to N2 plus K2O. Yes, Asante. Go.
We have 11.
No. Samuel?
15.
Go.
19.
Yes. Next one. How many hydrogen atoms are present in a hydrocarbon with 8 carbon atoms with 2 double bonds and 2 triple bonds? Asante?
12.
No. Yes, Samuel?
8.
No. The right answer is 6. Next set, 30 seconds. First one. The magnitude of the electric field at each point on the surface of a conductor of surface area 0.25 meters squared is 1,800 volts per meter and points away from the surface. Find the net charge on the conductor. Yes. Denzel.
The net charge is 50 nanocoulomb.
That's incorrect. Who? Yes, Samuel.
The net charge is positive 50 nanocoulomb.
No. The right answer is 4.0 nanocoulomb. Next one. A fixed quantity of an ideal gas undergoes an isobaric process in which its volume changes from 2.0 times 10 raised to the power negative 4 meter cubed to 1.5 times 10 raised to the power negative 4 meter cubed at a pressure of 5.0 times 10 raised to the power 5 Pascal. Find the work done. Yes, Asante. Go.
25 joules.
That's incorrect. Who rang? Yes.
Negative 25 joules.
Yes. Next one. A 2.0 kilogram particle moving at 5.0 meter per second collides with and becomes attached to a stationary 3.0 kilogram object. Yes, Asante.
2 meters per second.
That's incorrect. Did someone else ring? Okay, I continue. Find the kinetic energy loss in the collision. Yes.
Go for yours. Okay.
Sylvester?
So the amount lost, I think you should go first, is 15 joules.
Yes. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. Last set of questions, 30 seconds each. Two chords, A, B, and C, D, of a circle intersect at E. Given that AE is equal to 15 centimeters, BE is equal to 10 centimeters, and CE equals 25 centimeters. Yes. Sylvester?
It is 6 centimeters.
Yes. Next one. Point A with coordinates 2, 4, B coordinates 6, 8, C coordinates 5, 9, and D coordinates X, Y are vertices of a rectangle. Find X and Y. Yes, Sylvester?
X is positive 9. Whereas Y is 13.
That's incorrect. Yes, Francis.
X is positive 3. And Y is positive 3.
That's incorrect. X is 1, Y is 5. Last one. The gradient of the curve, y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c is 4x plus 4. And the function has a minimum value of 2. Please find the constants a, b, and c. Yes, Sylvester.
A is 2, B is 4, and C is positive 6.
That's incorrect. Asante, go.
A is 2. B is 4. And C is equal to 0.
No. A is 2, B is 4, and C is also 4. And that's the end of the second round.
Dad, including mocha, Cabo has 5 flavors: banana, strawberry, chocolate, coconut. What's the 5th one?
Banana.
Banana?
Okay, Dad. Including mocha, Cabo has 5 flavors: banana, strawberry, chocolate, and coconut. What is the 5th one?
Strawberry.
No.
Are you feeling hot?
Honey, including mocha, Cabo has 5 flavors: strawberry, banana, chocomalt, coconut. What's the 5th one?
Chocomalt. Hey! Coconut.
Hey!
Nutritious and refreshing, Cowbell has a flavor for everyone.
They think I don't know.
This advert is FDA approved.
Yeah, you know I don't joke with my rice meals. Very soon, you'll be married to Ekwesi. And I want you guys to eat healthy. So I'm giving you these Zoe Jasmine rice. And then Zion long grain perfumed rice. Oh, they are very good.
Zoe and Zion rice are both delicious. It requires less water and less cooking time. You can use Zoe and Zion rice for all your rice meals. Zoe and Zion rice. Every grain is filled with love and goodness. This advert is FDA approved.
In fact, we need to cry. We wash you now. They be an actual. Then 1 month every week. Then 2 weeks until my friend no man. No one pay enough for
No problem. I'll make sure I solve the WhatsApp for okay. Where's the washroom?
That's what I said.
They check outside. But they have to change their toilet room. That is it. Madam, the problem has been solved. You should fake test toilet room. A very soft, hygienic, organic, acrobatic. Yeah, me I make a comment. Yes, in the job. Have a nice day.
At the end of the second round, Ghana National College has 18 points. Osei Tutu Senior High School has 27 points. St. Augustine's College has 33 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. And at stake in the round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. The star is a reward for any team that is able to earn a perfect score of 10 points in this round. At this stage of the competition, the problem of the day worth 10 points fetches a star that is worth 2,800 Ghana cedis to the team. I know you'll be working hard for this, right? Good. So that's a thank you, Prudential Life Insurance, for the NSMQ star. All right, now the problem of the day. This is a single question that goes to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 4 minutes to present your answer on the screens behind you. As mentioned multiple times, the problem of the day is worth 10 points. Contestants, you may now stand. Okay. Now you may pick up the problems of the day, and we are reading together. We are only reading, not starting. We are reading. Problem of the day. A negative 75 nanocoulomb particle is located 25 centimeters from the center of a neutral spherical conducting shell of inner radius 50 centimeter and outer radius 60 centimeter. Please use Gauss's law to find 1. The total charge induced on the interior surface of the shell. 2, the total charge induced on the exterior surface of the shell. 3, the surface charge density on the exterior surface of the shell. And finally, 4, the magnitude of the electric field at a point 75 centimeters from the center of the sphere. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin.
Already your humble servant do my back. And I tightness of crowd until you chat. So that Matthew 7:7. What's your missa? How the Maya? Papa, to go miss so. 2020 was a very tough year. 2021 dear. Mafia. First, me talk about Gary Kitwebi. Say the concrete and casa and the medicum. Papa, minister system in my day has been so dear, but me I am a kama. I am young palm, the Miamato. Show me a miracle.
It's showering cash with a grand prize of 100,000 Ghana cedis in the Airtel Tigo Tukumisu promo. Top up, do so much more on Airtel Tigo and earn points to win lots of cash. Dial star 500 hash and recharge 5 Ghana cedis to also win data and call minutes. Get Airtel Tigo.
I tell Tigo no, my dear.
This is a house that I have built and I have not even moved into. The roofing that was installed less than a year ago has already faded.
I recommended DBS Industries to you, but you said that already asked your nephew to take care of it. DBS Industries has introduced a new roofing system known as ColorLink Plus.
So you mean all these beautifully roofed houses were done by DBS Industries? Let's go to DBS Industries. My brother, I understand DBS Industries has installed roofing system that does not fade after installation.
Sir, it's true. It's ColorLink Plus. It is a special roofing system that DBS has imported from Europe. When installed, it does not fade. And due to the faith we have in them, we give our clients a 20-year warranty.
20 years warranty? Look, my house was roofed by a certain company. The sheets have completely faded. If DBS has this unique roofing system, then please uninstall the old one. If it means spending twice on a durable material, it's worth it.
It also leaves your room very cool.
Discover the right cybersecurity solutions to strengthen your defenses and secure your business with Virtual InfoSec Africa. Right here at Virtual InfoSec Africa, we provide you with the topmost designers, developers, and providers of information security services such as information security risk assessment, vulnerability assessment, social engineering services, digital forensic and network security, security operations services, SOC with managed services. VIA partners with the world's best original equipment manufacturer in providing affordable and world-class cybersecurity solutions with the best return on investment year on year. We are a shoulder you can count on. Locate us at the Palazzo Building, Osu Babu Street, Jolu. Call us on 0500-450092 or visit our website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com. Virtual InfoSec Africa. Security solutions by...
Let us tell you the truth, it's not the magic that make a dream come true. It makes you achieve, but it's your hard work and your persistence. That's the way you will succeed. Dream the big goal, get up and do the road. But it's a long way to go. Oh, Vitamin Milk will help you walk that extra mile. If you don't have enough energy when you find yourself lost and weary, don't worry. Vitamin Milk will boost you up with goodness. If your stomach is empty, eat up, come on. Eat up, come on. We want to see you happy. Let us be your fill. Let us be your strength. Vitamin Milk. Let us be your friend.
This advert is FDA approved.
Start here, go everywhere. High standards, higher above the ideals of others. Enroll your child now in the best international school in Ghana.
What you give your children is what they give up. You see them as your children, but we see them as professionals.
Welcome to the Basto School Ghana campus, Ghana's finest American international school offering the America and GES curricula. The Basto School. Start here, go everywhere. Admission is in progress. Locate us at number 102 Shandov Street, Abilene Bay, Accra. Telephone 0277 0700 20. The Basto School.
Enterprise alive and see we are moving, we are cruising.
This is how it feels like to have Enterprise Life in your corner. They give solutions that make life easy every day. So now I can focus on my dreams.
Enterprise Life wa when she share more. I don't know. Yeah, no who do you move.
Live your best life with Enterprise Life with life solutions like Bloom, Family Income Security Plan, Boafopa, Yedie, Funeral Finance Plan Unlimited, and Annuity Prime.
Dream big with us. Enterprise, your advantage.
Every furniture tells a story about you and who you are. Now, your story is not complete without King's Group of Companies, the home of all kinds of quality furniture. For your modern home, office, and institutional furnishing, see King's Group of Companies. We have domestic and imported modern furniture to match your budget and taste. Estate developers, homeowners, see King's Furniture for your modern home furnishing to match your interior. Our kitchens, wardrobes, and all your wood decoration works are top-notch. Visit our 2,000 square foot showroom in Accra, off Golf Course, Gimpa Road, adjacent Kiseman, Melcombe, and in Takrady, around Pipe and no traffic light, close to TTU. For more details, please call 0208-257-830, 0501-505-500, and 0501-332-330. Visit our website www.kingsgroup.com.gh. Our social media handles: Instagram kings.group1, Facebook Kings Group of Companies at Furniture Company. Kings Group, set a standard.
Dream big. Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Goil Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Goil Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Goil Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Goil Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
Shield Paint is loved and trusted for its excellent quality and value for money. And now Shield is giving you even more. New Shield Gloss Paint is UV resistant and reflects light easily, giving it an advantage of maintaining its higher gloss finish for much longer. Loaded with unique properties that block sun rays and prevent fading under Africa's dashing sun. No matter the weather, New Shield Gloss Paint's incomparable protective quality makes it gleam through the years. New Shield Gloss Paint with UV resistance beautifies wooden and metal surfaces, and you're spoiled for choice with over 1,500 colors. New Shield Gloss Paint with UV resistance, another quality Azar product from Azar Group since 1921.
Emergency situations demand urgent attention. This, and that can happen to anyone. Hospitals will not negotiate payments with you. How prepared are you?
Unless I borrow from a friend.
Hey, no, I have no choice than to use the money I've saved up for rent for hospital bill.
I'm well prepared. I have my Ace Medical Insurance card.
Prepare yourself for unexpected situations like these. Get yourself a backup plan, an affordable yet full covered one. Can't visit the hospital? No worries, we've got you covered with our telemedicine service. Can't go to the pharmacy for your prescribed medications? Our Ace Pharmacy on Wheels will handle that. Oh, and lastly, our Ace Medical app will provide you with all the necessary information about our packages and services. Enjoy the best there is in healthcare insurance with us. Join Ace Medical Insurance today.
Strawberry, chocolate, coconut. What's the fifth one?
Banana.
Banana?
Okay, Dad. Including mocha, Cowbell has 5 flavors: banana, strawberry, chocolate, and coconut. What is the fifth one?
Strawberry.
No.
Are you feeling hot?
Honey, including mocha. Cowbell has 5 flavors: strawberry, banana, chocomalt, coconut. What's the fifth one?
Chocomalt. Hey! Coconut.
Hey! Nutritious and refreshing, Cowbell has a flavor for everyone.
They think I don't know.
Cowbell, our milk. This advert is FDA approved.
From the center of a neutral spherical conductance shell of inner radius 50 centimeter and outer radius 60 centimeter. Contestants were to use Gauss's law to find. Let's take them one at a time. The first one was the total charge induced on the interior surface of the shell. All right, so we are using Gauss, right? So a Gaussian surface drawn inside the shell itself, let's say a sphere of radius r with a radius that lies between 50 centimeters and 60 centimeters, will enclose the negative 75 nanocoulomb charge, and the induced charge, which we can call Q inner, on the interior surface of the shell. Since the shell is a conductor, the electric charge in the region which we have just described is going to be 0. So the net charge enclosed by the selected Gaussian surface is 0. Therefore, our Q inner, which is what we are to find, is going to be positive 75 nanocoulomb. Positive 75 nanocoulomb. This is worth 2 points. Now, the second thing contestants were to do were to find the total charge induced on the exterior surface of the shell. We now know the interior, so we are looking now at the exterior. Since the shell is neutral, the total charge on it is 0. So if the net charge on the outer surface is, let's call it Q outer, then we must have Q outer plus the Q inner we calculated adding up to 0. So this gives us a Q outer. We are just solving for Q outer because we already know the Q inner to be negative 75 nanocoulombs, worth another 2 points. All right. Third, contestants were to find the surface charge density on the exterior surface of the shell. Well, because the shell is conducting, the charge on the outer surface must be uniformly distributed there. Agreed? The surface charge density is then giving us the Q outer that we calculated divided by the surface area, 4 pi r squared, which is where r is the radius to the surface, right? Good. So we can quickly calculate this. We know all the values. We know what Q outer is. We know it's negative 75 nanocoulomb. We know how to calculate the surface area of a sphere, right? The radius is 60 centimeter, and so we have negative 75 nanocoulomb divided by 4 pi 60 centimeters squared. And if you calculate it correctly, you will arrive at 17 nanocoulomb per meter squared. This is worth 3 points. Finally, contestants were to calculate the magnitude of the electric field at a point 75 centimeter from the center of the sphere. The electric field outside the shell is radial by symmetry, and its flux on a spherical Gaussian surface centered on the shell is E multiplying 4 pi r squared. If again we invoke Gauss's law, this must equal Q plus Q inner plus Q outer all over epsilon naught, where epsilon naught has its usual meaning. So we'll have negative 75 nanocoulomb divided by epsilon naught. Therefore, for R, which in this problem is 75 centimeters, we will get the absolute value of negative 75 nanocoulomb divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r squared. And this will give us 1,200 volts per meter, worth 3 points, giving us a total of 10 points. This was a suggested solution from the consultants. Now let's see what the contestants did. Osei Tutu. Osei Tutu, you know why I have this reaction, right? You spent your time trying to calculate surface area. You didn't even link it to anything. I didn't know which of the problems you were tackling with that surface area calculation. I don't see Gauss in anything you are doing. Doesn't help. So I have to award you a 0. All right, Ghana National College. You had some trouble with Gauss. So for the first part, you were doing something, but you saw how I explained where the 0 is versus where you were supposed to find the inner. So you had the parts for inside the sphere, but not where we're actually looking for the first part. So your first answer is incorrect. The second answer is right. That fetches you 2 points. Then you started with the third one. You set up the equation. Then the substitution, I don't know where you were getting your R from. The wrong R, wrong calculation, wrong final answer. For setting up the equation, I'll add 1 more point. And you didn't try the fourth one at all. And so you wind up with 3 out of 10. St. Augustine's College. You successfully found the first part, second part, okay. You didn't attempt the third. And then you did get the fourth one right as well. That gives you a total of 7. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3.
Mommy, Mr. Robert, me up for my school, Mommy. The baby, no one who sent me no one sent me the papa. Oh, when you do, okay, what do you want to do? What did they have mouth? Hey, yeah, Chichinqualina. School in the Omunte. When you are never in school, one more dear. Omu smart appa. Emma, who Aqualadia Yebefano. Hey, sir. And dear Nick Capo, Cran say. So, what you are? What's the formal? What you came? I had the back abroad. I will follow your notification. I will buy a better old man. And for so better, any traffic here. Yanka. Now, this year, which year, that's how about who was toward it. Which year, up. Catch us a smart apple. It's me, my own for when you want my dad, you know. Woman, you won't so warm as baby, I won't be asked. Oba school, any smart appa. At the same war, I could feel no only silver. AKA Yam.
That's him when some does so. A Brian boy, and your hustle. As to still only move. I know Clarias and some dosso. A Brian boy, enterprise alive and see we are moving. We are cruising.
This is how it feels like to have enterprise life in your corner. They give solutions that make life easy every day. So now I can focus on my dreams.
Missy Moko to Kumitibia, Enterprise Life, when she shame, I don't know. Yan, who do you move?
Live your best life with Enterprise Life with life solutions like Bloom, Family Income Security Plan, Boafopa, Yedie, Funeral Finance Plan Unlimited, and Annuity Prime.
Dream big with us.
Enterprise, your advantage.
Let us tell you the truth, it's not the magic that make your dream come true. It makes you achieve, but it's your hard work and your persistence. That's the way you will succeed. Dream the big goal, get up and do the road. But it's a long way to go. Preamble will help you walk that extra mile. If you don't have enough energy when you find yourself lost and weary, don't worry. Preamble will boost you up with goodness. If your stomach is empty, eat up, come on. Eat up, come on. We wanna see you happy. Let us be your fill. Let us be your strength. Let us be your friend.
This advert is FDA approved.
Bro, I will always take you serious. Then I'm more trust me, sir. Malaria drew Lumitrust no. And nam a year Jumankasa. Ain't sa Lumitrust wa it to me malaria say. Me catch them say Lumitrust Fort and ni Lumitrust DS. Yeah, yam pen for dear. And the Lumitrust suspension. Yeah, yam of Friday wo dear. Some quiet test na malaria umwa. Mumu and one some copebiato. After 3 days no won't fail me no. Na what all.
Lumitrust Fort and name of Friday Lumitrust suspension.
We can trust it. Lumitrust. Our pharmacists need licensed chemical shops. Mopadodo Monfre Pharma Trust Limited. And now Monfre 0561 088 666. And now 0561 088 663. Lumitrust.
An effective anti-malaria you can trust. FDA. Ashoshe sa ejedi enkra to imu ajatum se eye.
Replacing Francis is Benedict. You're welcome, Benedict. Ghana National College. Mark, thank you for being here. All the best. Replacing Mark is Christelle. You're welcome, Christelle. Settle in and let's begin round 4. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement is available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 2 full points. If not, there's a penalty, 1 point. Best wishes, everyone. St. Augustine's. Well, I actually have a very short preamble before I come to you, okay? Preamble. During the Haber process, that's the preamble. Now your statement. Ion acts to shift the equilibrium of the reaction towards the products. Denzel?
It's a false statement.
It is. Potassium hydroxide is added as a promoter of the gases. Asante?
False.
Yes. Potassium hydroxide is added to improve the efficiency of iron. Benedict?
True.
Yes. Next set, preamble to all schools. Preamble. The voltage across an ideal inductor whose reactance has magnitude 50 ohm is given by V equals 50 volts multiplied by the cosine of omega t, where omega is equal to 4 pi radian per second. Did you get your preamble? Okay, one more time. The voltage across an ideal inductor whose reactance has magnitude 50 ohm is given by V equals 50 volts multiplied by cosine of omega t, where omega is 4 pi radian per second. St. Augustine's. A steady 1 ampere current flows through the inductor. Denzel?
False.
Yes. The current in the inductor oscillates at a frequency of 2 hertz. Asante?
You sure? True.
Yes. The current in the inductor is maximum whenever V is maximum. Benedict?
False.
Yes. Next set, preamble to all schools. Preamble. The median of the numbers 29, 12, 17, 21, 13, and 25 is, again, the median of the numbers 29, 12, 17, 21, 13, and 25 is 17. Yes, Sylvester?
False.
Yes. 17 and 21. Asante?
False.
Yes. 19. Yes, Benedict?
True.
Yes. St. Augustine's. Chagall's rule of base pairing is applicable to double-stranded RNA. Denzel?
False.
Yes. Chagall's rule of base pairing is applicable to single-stranded RNA. Asante?
False.
Yes. Chagall's rule of base pairing is applicable to single-stranded DNA. Benedict?
False.
Yes. The scandium ion, Sc+, and argon have the same electron configuration. Sylvester?
False.
Yes. The cations Mn2+ and Fe3+ have the same electron configuration. Christelle?
True.
Yes. The cation rubidium plus and xenon have the same electron configuration? Benedict?
False.
Yes. Next set, preamble to all schools. Preamble. An object is projected vertically upward from the peak of a tower. That's the preamble. I hope you got it. An object is projected vertically upward from the peak of a tower. The object strikes the ground with the same speed it would were it projected vertically downward with the same initial speed. Sylvester?
True.
Yes. The object passes the peak of the tower on its way down at the same speed as it was initially projected. Christelle?
True.
Yes. The object takes twice as much time to reach the ground as it would were it projected downward with the same speed. Benedict?
False.
Yes. A unit vector perpendicular to the vector A, which is equal to 2i plus 2j, is I minus j. Sylvester?
False.
Yes. A unit vector parallel to the vector B, which is equal to 5j. A unit vector perpendicular to the vector C, which is equal to I plus root 3j. Benedict?
False.
Yes. Last set of statements. Last set. The uriniferous tubules, which are the structural and functional units of the kidneys, are mainly concerned with reabsorption of uric acid from urine. Sylvester?
It's a false statement.
It is. The uriniferous tubules, which are the structural and functional units of the kidneys, are mainly concerned with reabsorption of useful substances from glomerular filtrate. Asante?
False.
Yes. Last statement. The uriniferous valve of urea. Benedict?
False.
Oh. That's a true statement. That's the end of the fourth round.
Start here, go everywhere. High standards, higher above the ideals of others. Enroll your child now in the best international school in Ghana.
What you give your children is what they give up. You see them as your children, but we see them as professionals.
Welcome to the Basto School Ghana campus, Ghana's finest American international school offering the America and GES curricula. The Basto School. Start here, go everywhere. Admission is in progress. Locate us at number 102 Shandov Street, Abilene Bay, Accra. Telephone 0277 0700 20.
Shield Paint is loved and trusted for its excellent quality and value for money. And now Shield is giving you even more. New Shield Gloss Paint is UV resistant and reflects light easily, giving it an advantage of maintaining its higher gloss finish for much longer. Loaded with unique properties that block sun rays,
$56 points. Fifth and final round, round 5. In this round, we have the Goal Riddle Bonanza. This is a reward from Goal, which gives a school that solves 3 riddles, 1,600 Ghana cedis. And if a school solves all 4 riddles, they get 2,000 Ghana cedis. Worth going for, right? Yeah, so thank you, Goal, for the Goal Riddle Bonanza. Okay, so obviously we are going to be solving riddles. I will be reading out the clues. For an opportunity to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, St. Augustine's College? Thank you. Ghana National College? Thank you. Osei Tutu Senior High School? Thank you. When you ring, you must have the answer ready. That's not the time to be composing long answers, right? Straight to the point. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. 4 of them. First one. I am a visual test. I am applied to curves in the Cartesian plane. I involve a vertical line. Yes. Asante.
The vertical line test.
Yes. They solved the riddle on the third clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a type of involuntary striated muscle. I display faint, yes. Denzel?
Cardiac muscle.
Yes. They solved the riddle on the second clue, 4 points. 4 points. I am a metal known since about 3000 BC. I have more stable isotopes than any other chemical element. Yes.
Cesium.
No. I have nothing to do with in food packaging. last one. I am a natural phenomenon. I am named for my similarity to a phenomenon that occurs in an architectural structure dedicated to raising vegetables using sunlight. Yes, Denzel?
Greenhouse effect.
Oh, yes. They solved the riddle on the second clue. 4 points. 4 points. That's the end of the 5th round.
Start here, go everywhere. High standards, higher above the ideals of others. Enroll your child now in the best international school in Ghana.
What you give your children is what they give up. You see them as your children, but we see them as professionals.
Welcome to the Basto School Ghana campus, Ghana's finest American international school offering the America and GES curricula. The Basto School. Start here, go everywhere. Admission is in progress. Locate us at number 102 Shandov Street, Abilene Bay, Accra. Telephone 0277 0700 20. The Basto School.
Shield Paint is loved and trusted for its excellent quality and value for money. And now Shield is giving you even more. New Shield Gloss Paint is UV resistant and reflects light easily, giving it an advantage of maintaining its higher gloss finish for much longer. Loaded with unique properties that block sun rays and prevent fading under Africa's dashing sun. No matter the weather, New Shield Gloss Paint's incomparable protective quality makes it gleam through the years. New Shield Gloss Paint with UV resistance beautifies wooden and metal surfaces, and you're spoiled for choice with over 1,500 colors. New Shield Gloss Paint with UV resistance, another quality Azar product from Azar Group since 1921.
Discover the right cybersecurity solutions to strengthen your defenses and secure your business with Virtual InfoSec Africa. Right here at Virtual InfoSec Africa, we provide you with the topmost designers, developers, and providers of information security services such as information security risk assessment, vulnerability assessment, social engineering services, digital forensic and network security, security operations services, SOC with managed services. VIA partners with the world's best original equipment manufacturer in providing affordable and world-class cybersecurity solutions with the best return on investment year on year. We are a shoulder you can count on. Locate us at the Palazzo Building, Osu Babu Street, Jolu. Call us on 0500-450092 or visit our website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com. Virtual InfoSec Africa, security solutions by design.
Yeah, you know I don't joke with my rice mills. Very soon, you'll be married to Ekwesi. And I want you guys to eat healthy. So I'm giving you these Zoe Jasmine rice. And then Zion long grain perfumed rice. Oh, they are very good.
Zoe and Zion rice are both delicious. It requires less water and less cooking time. You can use Zoe and Zion rice for all your rice meals. Zoe and Zion rice. Every grain is filled with love and goodness. Every grain is filled with love and goodness. This advert is FDA approved.
At the end of the contest, Here are the final scores. Osei Tutu Senior High School has 40 points. Ghana National College has 40 points. St. Augustine's College has 67 points. Osei Tutu Senior High School, thank you for being here and for giving us a good contest. Unfortunately, we must say goodbye. All the best to you. You are not leaving empty-handed. As we are in the Absa Bank money zone, you will be receiving 1,600 Ghana cedis for your team. All the best. Ghana National College, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to you. You are also leaving the money zone with 1,600 Ghana cedis for your team from Absa Bank. St. Augustine's College, congratulations on winning the contest. Well done. Well done. From the money zone, you are getting 2,680 Ghana cedis. You also won the golf riddle bonanza, 3 riddles. So you are getting 1,600 Ghana cedis for your team from Goyle. And if your score is the highest score for the day, we have an award. This is the Airtel Tigo Highest Scorer Award, which at this stage is worth 3,000 Ghana cedis. We'll see what happens, all right? But best of all, in my opinion, you have qualified to the semi-finals. Prepare well and come to the semi-finals with straight to the point answers. Huh? Okay. Congratulations once again. Viewers, thank you so much for joining us for this quarterfinal contest. We have more of them coming. The next one will feature Asin State College, Swedro Senior High School, and Adisadel College. Plan to be with us. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Airtel Tigo, GNPC, Dano Milk, Newmont Ghana, Academic City University College, Accra College of Medicine, Zipline, Studio HD, and YFM. My name is Alciefa Kaufman, and this has been a prime time production. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.
St. Augustine's College has qualified for the semi-final of the 2022 National Science and Maths Quiz. They qualified with 67 points yesterday, which are Presec Legon. Presec Legon also qualified with 67 points, the highest point we've seen at the quarterfinal stage of the 2022 National Science and Maths quiz. Let's hear from the gentleman. What should we expect as you're going ahead in the competition?
Surely we will win. Surely we will win. Trust our boys. This year, we are taking it back. We are taking it back. We are winning. We are taking it back. So working. National happens to be our team B. Right now, as you can see, we separate the girls from the men. You understand? I thought you say that as my first interview, I told you we are coming to rape.
No. Don't use rape. Use another word.
Okay. This one, I told you the sky is the limit, but this one, Augusto is the limit. If you like, give National and OT 100,000 million ladder, they will not reach there. You understand? Before Albert Einstein died, he said, "I hold you be I want to baby order. Do you know the meaning?" And just say, "Who can go for ma? What's the call them the year? Wait, what is your business? The element is not Augusto. What is you go Contestant, Preamble College, and the rest? What is also move on the side?
And jubilation. The celebration will continue. I have another old student here with me. What's your name?
I'm Felix.
Felix, which year did you complete?
2018.
Okay, tell me, how excited are you?
We are very excited. The last contest, I was saying that if my boys are able to correct their mistake they did during the quarter S 1-8 stage, they are going to do very well. And today it was just on point. Everything was on point. Speed race, the true or false, the riddles, everything was on point. But we are hoping that when we get to the semi-finals, we are hoping to see our disco. Do you know why?
Tell me why.
Because during the regional qualification,
was it the semi-finals or the finals? The finals, yeah.
Yes.
You were second, right?
Yeah, we were second. And when you won the contest,
so this will be the time for revenge.
No, it's not a revenge, Joe.
What is it going to be?
Listen, because from the first round to the fourth round, we were leading. So it was just the riddles that they came first.
Enterprise alive and see we are moving, we are cruising.
This is how it feels like to have Enterprise Life in your corner. They give solutions that make life easy every day. So now I can focus on my dreams.
Miss Moko to Kumitibia, Enterprise Life, when she share more. I don't know. Who do you move?
Live your best life with Enterprise Life with life solutions like Bloom, Family Income Security Plan, Boafopa, Yedie, Funeral Finance Plan Unlimited, and Annuity Prime.
Dream big with us. Enterprise, your advantage. Every furniture tells a story about you and who you are. Now, your story is not complete without King's Group of Companies, the home of all kinds of quality furniture for your modern home, office, and institutional furnishing. See King's Group of Companies. We have domestic and imported modern furniture to match your budget and taste. Estate developers, homeowners, see King's Furniture for your modern home furnishing to match your interior. Our kitchens, wardrobes, and all your wood decoration works are top-notch. Visit our 2,000 square foot showroom in Accra off Golf Course, Gimpa Road, adjacent Kiseman, Melcom, and in Takrady around Pipe and No Traffic Light, close to TTU. For more details, please call 0208-257-830, 0501-505-500, and 0501-332-330. Visit our website www.kingsgroup.com.gh. Our social media handles: Instagram kings.group1, Facebook Kings Group of Companies at Furniture Company. Kings Group, set a standard.
Dream big.
Dad, including mocha, Cabo has 5 flavors: banana, strawberry, chocolate, coconut. What's the 5th one?
Banana.
Banana?
Okay, Dad. Including mocha, Cabo has 5 flavors: banana, strawberry, chocolate, and coconut. What is the 5th one?
Strawberry.
No.
Are you feeling hot?
Honey, including mocha. Cabo has 5 flavors: strawberry, banana, chocolate, coconut. What's the 5th one?
Chocolate. Hey! Coconut.
Hey! Nutritious and refreshing, Cowbell has a flavor for everyone.
They think I don't know.
This advert is FDA approved.
Shield Paint is loved and trusted for its excellent quality and value for money. And now Shield is giving you even more. New Shield Gloss Paint is UV resistant and reflects light easily, giving it an advantage of maintaining its higher gloss finish for much longer. Loaded with unique properties that block sun rays and prevent fading under Africa's dashing sun. No matter the weather, New Shield Gloss Paint's incomparable protective quality makes it gleam through the years. New Shield Gloss Paint with UV resistance beautifies wooden and metal surfaces, and you're spoiled for choice with over 1,500 colors. New Shield Gloss Paint with UV resistance, another quality Azar product from Azar Group since 1921.
Virtual Security Africa is your #1 provider of a complete integrated electronic security solutions and services in Ghana and Africa. Trust me, from CCTV surveillance, access control systems, intruder and panic alarms, fire alarm systems, physical security and inspection systems such as X-ray scanners, vehicle boom barriers, road blockers, etc. And they even have public address and intercom systems and many other facilities for your homes, offices, and even large enterprises. VSA offers a lifetime after-sales support. Call VSA today on 0558 740 764 or visit their showroom at Nana Adepa Plaza, Jolu, opposite the UBA, or visit their website at www.virtualsecurityafrica.com. Virtual Security Africa, complete security solutions.
Let us tell you the truth, it's not the magic that make your dream come true. It makes you achieve, but it's your hard work and your persistence. That's the way you will succeed. Dream a big goal, get up and do the road. But it's a long way to go. Vitamin will help you walk that extra mile. If you don't have enough energy when you find yourself lost and weary, don't worry. Vitamin will boost you up with goodness. If your stomach is empty, eat up, come on. Eat up, come on. We wanna see you happy. Let us be your joy. Let us be your strength. Vitamin, 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 vitamin. Let us be your friend.
This advert is FDA approved.
This is a house that I have built and I have not even moved into. The roofing that was installed less than a year ago has already faded.
I recommended DBS Industries to you, but you said that already asked your nephew to take care of it. DBS Industries has introduced a new roofing system known as ColorLink Plus.
So you mean all these beautifully roofed houses were done by DBS Industries? Let's go to DBS Industries. My brother, I understand DBS Industries has installed roofing system that does not fade after installation.
Sir, it's true. It's ColorLink Plus. It is a special roofing system that DBS has imported from Europe. When installed, it does not fade. And due to the faith we have in them, we give our clients a 20-year warranty.
20 years warranty? Look, my house was roofed by a certain company. The sheets have completely faded. If DBS has this unique roofing system, then please uninstall the old one. If it means spending twice on a durable material, it's worth it.
It also leaves your room very cool.
In fact, we need to cry. We wash you now, get piano to then 1 month. Every week, 2 weeks, until my friend no matter what they answer.
No problem. I'll make sure I solve the WhatsApp for okay. Where's the washroom?
That's what I said.
They check outside. But they have to change their toilet room. That is the problem. Madam, the problem has been solved. You should fake test toilet room. A very soft, hygienic, organic, acrobatic. Yeah, me I make a volunteers. In the job. Have a nice day.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Goil Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Goil Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Goil Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Goil Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
Hello, good afternoon. We're coming to you live from our Kokomemle studios in Accra, Ghana, on DSTV channel 421 and Go TV channel 144 and across the globe on myjoyonline.com. This is Joy News today. Coming up, Guta directs members to constantly adjust prices to reflect cedi depreciation as President Akufo-Addo and Garman Chair's intervention gets them to call off their strike. Also, Education Ministry hits back at teacher unions over their opposition to the appointment of a new GS Director General, saying it is not up to the teachers to determine who the president appoints.
I find it very problematic that the unions will have such posturing. We reject their rejection and calls them to at least demonstrate some level of respect to the number one gentleman of the land.
We have details as the National Association of Private Teachers wades into the controversy calling for a rescission of the appointment. And in the quarterfinals of the National Science and Maths Quiz, St. Augustine's College qualifies for the semi-final after beating Osei Tutu SHS and Ghana National College. All this plus business, sports, world news and showbiz. This is your home of independent, credible and fearless journalism. I am Mapito Sibidi. Stay with us. Let's settle for the details now, because the leadership of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, has called off its strike and directed its members to reopen their shops after an intervention by President Akufo-Addo and the Gamanche. Now, members of GUTA on Wednesday closed their shops in the Accra Central Business District over the worsening economic conditions in the country. President of GUTA, Dr. Joseph Obeng, is urging the traders to price their goods to respond to the economic indicators.
Fellow traders, yesterday we had the opportunity to meet with the overlord of Gun State, the Gamanche himself, and he has promised to take our concerns and grievances to the authorities. Thereafter, we had the opportunity also to meet with the president. He has also given all the assurances that he shares our concerns and that the plight that we are in, he is even much aware of it, and that they are doing everything that they should do to stabilize the economy. He says he's even worried that we have even closed our shops to aggravate the situation. The dollar has not stabilized. It's still going up, and it's scary. Even as I'm speaking, it's very scary. Let's go and open our shops so that we can trade, sell our goods, and take care of our children. Please, whilst doing this, be mindful that you have to benchmark your pricing with the flying dollar. Otherwise, you lose off your capital. You have to benchmark, you take your time and look at the rate it is going, and always revise your prices according to the rate of change. Otherwise, you are going to lose all your capital. It is scary. Please, don't just trade. Be wise.
Well, barely 12 hours after reopening their shops, some members of the association have already increased their prices of their products as advised by the president. My colleague Samuel Kojobrace visited the Abosokai spare parts dealers market and results of 50 to 80 cedis upwards price adjustment.
I'm here in Abosokai to look at how the situation is. And I tell you what, as you can see right behind me, now from where I'm standing, if I'm not trying to exaggerate, I can see about 500 meters away from here. And it is filled with people, with shops opened, and brisk trading activities are underway here in Abosokai. It tells you that the members of GUTA have really listened to the leadership and have resumed the activities. People tell me that they want government to act and act fast.
Well, really, the government has betrayed us several times. We've tried to solve this matter amicably, but it seems as if he will assure us, but later he cannot fulfill his promise. Yes, so that is the reason why we decided even to close the shops up till now. Well, GUTA, they've now informed us that they've almost completed, they've finished solving the problem, so we should come and open our shops. Yeah.
What about the pricing of the goods? Has it changed since you opened this morning?
No, the price is the same because the government has assured us that he will try his best to solve the problem, and that the dollar, the depreciation of the cedi will never happen again. So really, we are optimistic that what the government has said now, he will listen to our pleadings.
Okay, actually, our leaders yesterday on news, I heard that they've sat down with the president and they've discussed one or two things with the president, giving them, news of encouragement. So we should reopen. That's why today we've opened. So it's basically from orders from our leaders made us open.
One thing we also picked is the fact that you should be increasing the price of your goods and services. But I've spoken to a lot of people, you're good really, because you trade, you're only traders. I've spoken to people who say we have not. What about you? Have you increased your prices?
We've increased for us. We've increased because this is the reality on the ground. Okay, now $1 is almost 15 cedis, right? So if maybe I bought something, let's say a month ago, which the dollar was around 11 cedis or 10 cedis. Today, if I'm going to buy the same thing, I won't get it at the same price. Or even at the same price, because the quantity will reduce. So therefore, we have to adjust the pricing system so that when we are going back to buy again, we can buy the same quantity. Yeah.
So in practicality, Wednesday when you didn't open and today, how much have you added on to one of your goods?
Oh, actually, not that much. Maybe some 50 cedis, some 70 cedis. Yeah, the one that is a little bit, because yesterday, for instance, that was, okay, Nizam Road, usually used to sell us at 650 cedis. That was on Monday. Yesterday I called him, he said it's 750. He is selling at 750 now. So that means just from Monday to Thursday, he has increased it 100 cedis. So definitely when I have some right now, I can't sell it at maybe 750. Because if I go back, I might not get it at 750.
Interactions that I've had from Accra Central to Osei, one thing cut across, the government needs to act and act fast to salvage the Ghanaian trader. Else, there will be dire consequences. Will government act? There have been assurances that government will, but only time will tell the impact of these actions by government.
The first Vice Chairman of GUTA, Charles Boateng, has been explaining reasons for the new price adjustments.
Yes, if we look at the trend of the cedi depreciation, I think nobody, or you don't need someone to tell you that you also have to take a look at your prices, because as I'm talking to you now, the cedi has hit, the dollar has hit the 15 cedis mark, the 15 cedis to $1, which means at every point in time there is an additional cost in terms of the cedi depreciation. So you cannot, continue to be selling your goods as it used to be. Definitely, you also have to adjust your prices to at least make up for the loss that you incur. And no businessman is a Father Christmas. Even though we've been thinking of the plight of the customer or the consumer, because to what extent you can continue to be increasing prices. But you also, cannot sit down for you alone to bear the cost, because you have a facility that you have to service at the prevailing interest rate. And that is the more reason why in our grievances, the policy rate was one issue that we raised. So once the cedi continues to fall, definitely you also have to adjust your prices to be able to stay in business.
Let's do other stories now, because government is hitting back at teacher unions over their opposition to the appointment of a new Director General of the Ghana Education Service. The appointment of Dr. Eric Nkansa as the new boss of the Ghana Education Service has been met with fierce resistance from stakeholders in the education sector, following the dismissal of Professor Opoku Amankwa. Now, on Thursday, the teacher unions announced their opposition to the appointment and asked the president to rescind his decision.
The development that annoyed and surprised all of us, that a new Director General is being appointed to the Ghana Education Service. The authority to appoint Director General is the President of the land. Unfortunately, contrary to what the teacher unions indicated that we want a Director General who is a professional teacher, who have passed through the mill, who can bring his knowledge, skills, and influence to bear on the activities of teachers and non-teachers in the Ghana Education Service. Contrary to that, the gentleman who was appointed yesterday is not a teacher. He is a banking officer who was a special assistant in the office of the minister and has been appointed as the Director General of the Ghana Education Service. We are not happy with this development. It is as if we don't have professionals and well-educated people who have gone through the mill in education in this country to run education. It is as if we are being told that we educationists in the Ghana Education Service are no good to manage education in this country.
Well, the Ghana National Association of Private Schools have also weighed into the controversy, describing the appointments as contravening the law. We have a statement on that. So let's take a look at the statement. Okay, the law is not subservient to the appointment of the new GES Director General. Now, the appointment of the Director General, who is the overall superintendent officer, should be done tactfully to bring harmony, innovation, and progress into the service. The Director General of GES should be a respectable leader in education from whom the rank and file of the service could take inspiration and motivation. On Monday, 17th October 2022, the President of the Republic of Ghana, through the Ministry of Education, terminated the appointment of Professor Opoku Amankwa as the Director General of GES. This termination brought to bear the urgency to find a replacement. It was the expectation of the education fraternity that an astute educationist with a good track record of experience, leadership, and innovation would be scouted for within the corridors of education to take over the vacant position. Those are some extracts from the statement. But let's go via Zoom, where Enoch Kwesigota is the Executive Director of the Ghana National Council of Private Schools and joins us live. Good morning, sir, and thank you so much for your time. Good afternoon, sir, and thank you so much for your time. All right, if you can just unmute for me so that I can hear you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for your time. Now, let's talk about what you make of all of this.
Great. Let me use this opportunity to greet your cherished viewers this afternoon. What we are discussing is very simple. You know that the government of Ghana is, and for that matter, the president of the Ghana is responsible to appoint the Director General. And that kind of, let's say, right has been enshrined at the Pre-Tertiary Act. But the interesting thing is that the Act did not come out with qualification as to how the, let's say, the director should be appointed in terms of qualification-wise. But when you run the education leadership, or let's say educational regulatory policies in the country, you will find out that there is another act known as Education Regulatory Bodies Act, which was passed in 2020 at 1023. And then at 1023, actually, sections 67.1 gives us the clarity and the qualification as to who's supposed to work in the educational space. And for the sake of the clarity, let me quote it. Section 67.1, quote A, says that a person shall not practice as a teacher unless the person is registered as a teacher in accordance with this act. You understand?
Yeah.
And somebody who is supposed to spearhead the implementation of education at the pre-tertiary level should not escape this kind of, let's say, qualification.
Okay.
It should be somebody who has taught at the pre-tertiary level, who has been line and who has gone through the rank and file as a director general, and then that person can superintend as the director. When you even read section 7, it goes on to say that a person shall not knowingly or unknowingly be employed as a teacher in any institution unless such a person is registered. And the B goes on to say that if you go ahead to do that, you contravene the law. So there is a prescribed format for anybody who will want to be the Director General of Ghana Education Service supposed to certify these conditions.
Yeah.
And in my thinking, it doesn't seem that so long as the law is open to appoint anybody, a banker who holds, let's say, a PhD in banking sector, don't have any locus to serve as a.
All right. It seems like we're having some
capacity of Director General.
Okay.
Because it violates the teacher professional knowledge, of the professional practice, the communities of practice, professional development. He doesn't understand the terminologies in our educational sector. And it will make it very difficult for him to overrule or supersede or let's say control the teachers that have gone through the mills as a professional teacher.
Yeah.
And it is very difficult to ascertain the fact that he has he's a banker, he's a professor. You know, the fact is that there's a difference between academia and education. When we talk of academic person, academic faculties are different from what we call educationists. When you talk of education, you have to be somebody who have the pedagogical understanding, the content aspect. And that is why teachers are being forced to write licentiate exams. So the question is that now we are head of the implementation body for the Ghana Education Service. Can he instruct and enforce teacher professionalism in our schools?
Now, Mr. Getwa, I mean, Dr. Nkansa has been appointed, yeah? What does this mean for the association? What's the way forward?
You see, the Constitution of Ghana makes it very clear that anything that is in contravention of the law, exercise of the powers of the president in accordance with the stated and the spirit of the laws in our country. And for that matter, he has to rescind his decision. This is not.
All right. It seems like we have lost Inokwesi Getwa, who is the Executive Director of the Ghana National Council of Private Schools. But the Education Ministry has hit back at the teacher union, saying they cannot decide for the president who he should appoint.
You have Dr. Nkansa, who has taught for some appreciable number of years, have taught at the senior high school level, have also taught at the university for at least 8 years, a certified banker, an administrator, somebody who was just the immediate director in charge of tertiary at the Ministry of Education. I mean, if the unions want to tell us that such a person does not qualify to run the affairs of the Ghana Education Service, especially at the time where, I mean, we need a strategic finance person to really manage issues of cash flow at the pre-tertiary space, I find it very problematic that the unions will have such posturing. We reject their rejection and calls them to at least demonstrate some level of respect to the number one gentleman of the land. And we want to let the unions know that it is not within their prerogative, neither it is within their power to determine who the presidents appoint to head the Ghana Education Service.
Away from that, some members of the National Democratic Congress in the Swami constituency of Ashanti region have vandalized the party office over alleged ghost names in the constituency album. The aggrieved members claim their names have been expunged from the album and replaced with unknown faces. There's more in the following report.
Suraj Mohammed is among NDC members at Swami who have their names missing in the constituency album. Names of members in about 21 branches of the party are alleged to have been replaced, disenfranchising them from the constituency election slated for Saturday, October 22. They have petitioned regional executives, but their grievance has not been addressed.
After the vetting and the election, I did almost 6 branches. I work on their form, and all of them was passed to be branch executive. But when the delegate list came, all the 6 branches have just vanished. And secondly, yesterday when we went to the regional office, they saw our form. The form they told us that it's vanished. It's vanished. It fly away by the form itself. But we saw it at the regional office, and we told them, this is our evidence, so you should replace it. They told us that they are waiting for order from above.
Debris of the action is visible at the entrance of the party office. Party documents, including forms of some aspirants with their embossed pictures, have been thrown out. Suraj says their action is to send signals to both the regional and national executives for immediate solution.
We are telling the national, the regional, to come down to settle this issue. Other than that, the election day, we will go there by hook or crook. We will vote because we have the right to vote. So this is just a warning and a caution to the national and regional to come down to settle this issue.
Other victims from different branches of the party within the constituency poured their displeasure against party executives for failing to solve the challenge.
When the forms came out, my opponent, that guy, his name was appear on the form. Meanwhile, the election hasn't come on. So I expected that both of us, our name should be come on.
Should come on the list.
Yes, that's my opinion. If not that, they are the there is no lesson.
Me qualify say me because me jam dues and me ye film ye dey akoto apuase enti me na be bia be sam sani abacha me say ye me din enti dodo na e omo enti say mo nipa be 677 mo say me enti no ahwakura ye be fa ya adwene.
A member of the election committee at Swami, Musa Mohammed, has confirmed receipt of a petition from victims from the 21 branches. According to him, party executives have taken steps to address the challenge, but the victims have not been patient.
They brought their grievance to us. We took it to the regional secretariat. We tried ironing it out, but due to mistrust, they got mention of one Mr. Emmanuel Dede. According to him, because I was preview on that day, he said when they came here for the exercise, he knew that there is a faction in this Swami. So after the exercise, he decided to take the hard copy to his office. In case any eventuality, the hard copy will be bring into to show as an evidence.
Reporting for Joy News, Obideshie Ofori Amanfo.
Former President John Dramani Mahama says it is shocking that years after journalist Ahmed Swale was killed, perpetrators of the crime have not been arrested. The journalist was killed in 2019 and no arrests have been made since then. Speaking during a courtesy call on him by newly elected executives of the Ghana Journalists Association, former President Mahama urged the GJA to fight until the killers of Ahmed Swale are arrested. My colleague Kweku Asante joins me live via Zoom with more. Now, Kweku, the former president has also been speaking about the economy. Tell us more.
So the former president says President Akufo-Addo's government has completely mismanaged the economy. Indeed, he said that the IMF negotiation is currently opaque and has not been transparent. He has been taking aim at the government for what he says is the shambolic management of the economy. He's asking them to go a century style and organize a forum to consolidate views from Ghanaians in terms of how exactly the economy can be brought back to life. he said that the president's claim that his ministers have performed creditably is just false because he does not know by what measurement the president is seeking to clear his ministers and claiming that they performed very well. And so he's not particularly happy about how the economy has been managed. Indeed, it was the GIG leadership that brought the matters of the economy to his attention, and he said that he was not excited about how things have gone so far. So that is the economy. But talking about Ahmed Swale, we know that in 2019, the journalist who worked with Anas Anas was killed by unknown assailants at Medina. Since then, no arrests have been made. The former president says it is surprising that all this is happening under President Akufo-Addo, who has styled himself as someone that champions freedom of the press. And so he wants the Ghana Journalists Association to fight very much to ensure that the perpetrators are brought to book.
All right, that's my colleague, Quick Questions, giving us an update on what former President Mahama has been saying on the economy and also on Ahmed Swale, a journalist who was killed in 2019. Still on the economy, Private Health Facilities Association has described as worrying the decision by the Ghana National Chamber of Pharmacy to sell medicine on cash basis. Now, the chamber said the industry is on the verge of collapse as a result of the current economic challenges. It has therefore been forced to sell medicine to customers only when they have paid for it.
The chamber, comprising Pharmaceutical Manufacturing Association of Ghana and Pharmaceutical Importers and Wholesalers Association of Ghana, say their business is on the verge of a collapse.
Current inflation rate stands at 37.2%. And it will surprise you to know, as we speak, some medicines are up over 100% because the cedi has depreciated more than 100%. This obviously brings about increase in the cost of goods and services by the same quantum, which we are not happy at all about it. The cost of essential accessories and other inputs needed for pharmaceutical operations therefore becomes affected. Interest rates. Interest rates on loans contracted from commercial banks as at end of last year was approximately 27%. And currently stands at 35% on a compounding scale. This means charges on loans to finance operations have escalated. Additionally, loans from commercial banks attract an extra 5% penal rates on default.
The chamber has therefore resolved to transact business on purely cash basis.
Therefore, call for an immediate action to save the industry. Decisions. No credit policy for all buyers in the industry. All transactions with immediate effect shall be on cash basis until the economy stabilizes. I want to repeat. No credit policy for all buyers in the industry. All transactions with immediate effect shall be on cash basis until the economy stabilizes. Recommendation. The NHIS and all private health insurance companies
You're still watching Joy News Today. Up next is business.
Every now and again, Goyle makes good things happen. This time, Goyle has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Goyle Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Goyle Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Goyle Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Goyle Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goyle has that sorted. Goyle, good energy.
I rather your humble servant do my back. And I tightness of crowd into me. That's what that Jimmy. My 277. What's here, Missa? How the Ben Maya? Papa, to go me so. 2020 was a very tough year. 2021, dear. Mafia. First, me talk about Gary Kitwebi. Say the concrete and casa and the medical medium. Papa, when system in my day has been so dear, but me I am a kama. I am young palm, the Miamato. Show me a miracle.
It's showering cash with a grand prize of 100,000 Ghana cedis in the Airtel Tigo Tukumisu promo. Top up, do so much more on Airtel Tigo and earn points to win lots of cash. Dial star 500 hash and recharge 5 Ghana cedis to also win data and call minutes. Get Airtel Tigo.
Airtel Tigo, no. My dear,
Hey, Charlie, dreams come true. Just a while back, movement was not easy at all. But today, I did drive my own car. All thanks to the amazing EcoBank Auto Finance package. See, I heard the ad on the radio and did exactly as it said. I found one of EcoBank's car partners and spotted the sweet ride. When they discovered I was buying with EcoBank Auto Finance package, I automatically got an extra discount. Now, EcoBank offered me the coolest interest rates ever for my car. And that was it. Right now, I pay small and enjoying a happy life.
So don't just dream about that car. Call toll free 0800 003 225 or walk into any EcoBank branch and ask about the EcoBank Auto Finance package. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
For life is for life. Just buy Storm, Puma, or Awake drinks.
Test the first 4 numbers on the bottle to star 780 hash. Or buy Awake drinking water. Test the last 4 numbers of the first line on the bottle to star 780 hash and select option 2.
And you stand a chance of winning an all-expense paid trip to Qatar.
Everyone is texting as many times as they can to stand a chance of going to Qatar 2022 to support our team, the Black Stars of Ghana, to victory. And win yourself amazing prizes
like fridges, microwaves, mobile phones, sound systems, and many more.
So my fellow distributors and wholesalers, buy 100 packs of Casapreco Awake Purified Drinking Water, the Puma drinks, or Storm Energy drinks, and automatically win 10 packs free. You stand a chance of going to Qatar.
The Storm Qatar World Cup.
Let's go.
This promo is on the NLA Caritas platform. This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, good afternoon. It's time for the business segment here on Joy News Today. With me, Beverly Broom. Now, the Deputy Minister for Communication and Digitalization, Amapoma Boateng, is calling for a public and private sector collaboration to develop cybersecurity. She spoke at the National Cybersecurity Challenge organized here in Accra.
The challenge, which was under the theme Regulating Cybersecurity, a public-private sector collaborative approach, had 6 schools participating in the pilot event. Delivering a speech at the event, Amapoma Boateng said the challenge is meant to inculcate responsible usage of the internet among young ones and called for a conscious effort to make cybersecurity popular among the public.
The Cybersecurity Act 2020, Act 1038, provide for the protection of children online, and child online predators stand to be imprisoned for up to 25 years. Success to this is collaboration. And ladies and gentlemen, collaboration is very essential in the development of cybersecurity among the populace, especially among children. We must be deliberate about working together in the interest of our children.
Presbyterian Boys Senior High School won the challenge, which had St. Monica's Girls SHS, Adisadel College, Oda Senior High School, Infantiman Girls SHS, and the Northern School of Business participating.
As we treated the models, it wasn't the end. We still had to sit back as a team and individually to complete what we were supposed to read. We were supposed to read wide, read broad, and which truly helped us. But in general, the preparation wasn't that easy, because with success, you have to work hard, which I believe we have done by God's grace.
Head of Child Online Protection, Ifua Brown Ison, explained to Joy Business the criteria used in selecting the participating schools.
We picked these schools because they have shown commitment to set up cybersecurity clubs, and some have actually existing cybersecurity clubs. The reason why we are targeting senior high schools is because most of these schools are heavily engaged in electronic devices and the use of internet.
Deputy Country Representative of UNICEF Ghana, Fraitra Maxey, reaffirmed his outfit's support for government to ensure the safety of lives both online and offline.
UNICEF also encourages the government to expedite action to ratify the optional protocol to the Convention on the Rights of the Child on the sale of children, child prostitution, and child pornography. This we know is underway, but the sooner it's done, the sooner we can advance. I would like to reiterate again UNICEF's commitment to support the government along this journey to ensure the protection of children both within the online and offline environment, as reflected in the forthcoming country program of collaboration beginning next year, 2023 to 2027.
Well, Ghana is well positioned to export power to neighboring Burkina Faso following the construction of what officials of the Ghana Grid Company, GridCo, described as a game-changing 330 kilovolt transmission line in Kumasi. The completion of the Kumasi-Bolgatanga transmission line will see the export of 200 kV of power to Burkina Faso, the Ashanti, and other beneficiary regions are also assured of sustainable and reliable power supply. Ohim Interior has more.
The 555-kilometer 330 kV Kumasi-Bolgatanga transmission line was constructed in phases. This included the Kumasi-Kintampo-Tamale and Tamale-Bolgatanga transmission lines executed by 5 contractors, including Elecno SC of Spain. Implemented by Ghana's GridCo and Burkinabe's Sonabel, the project was co-financed by the French government and the World Bank, who disbursed $175 million facility and $5 million grant, respectively. The project, which forms part of GridCo's effort to reinforce the national interconnected transmission system is under $180 million funding support from France and the World Bank. It means an increase in transmission capacity and contributes to reduction of transmission lines overloads. Board chairman of GRICO, Ambassador Cabral Blay Ameye, told a commissioning ceremony at Akumaso that GRICO has for the past 5 years been undertaking key electricity transmission projects. He spoke highly of the Kumasi-Bogatanga transmission line as a game changer.
These projects, together with others in the energy sector, have made Ghana a feeder in the delivery of reliable energy in Africa. The project that we commissioned today in particular is a game changer and a key component in ensuring sustainable and reliable power delivery in Ashanti and other regions in the Middle Belt and the North. More importantly, it has enabled GRICO to export power to Burkina Faso.
A representative of France Embassy, Raphael Malala, is happy at the prospects of the project, saying this is by far his country's largest investment in Ghana.
This investment is the largest France has made in Ghana to date. It has been 10 years now since France, through our operator, Agence Française de Développement, French Development Agency, committed to enhancing and upgrading electricity transport within Ghana and from Ghana to Burkina Faso as well.
Log on to myjoyonline.com/business for more stories. My name is Beverly Broom. Up next, the sports.
Good afternoon. Time now to do sports here on Joy News today with me, Muftar Nabila Abla. President of the country, Nana Akufo-Addo, has advised the Ghana Football Association President Kurt Okreko not to interfere in the technical affairs of the Black Stars as Ghana gets ready for the FIFA World Cup. The senior national team will have the best of participation if
Eden.
A neutron.
You are right.
Another season is here, and 135 schools keenly compete for one trophy. It's the 2022 National Science and Maths Quiz. Kumasi will once again host the creme de la creme from the 10th to the 26th of October. Catch all the contests on TV, radio, and online. The 2022 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by
Apologies for the hitch in sound there. Let's take our first story from the Jubilee House, where President Nana Akufo-Addo has advised President of the Ghana Football Association, Ket Okreku, not to interfere in the technical affairs of the Black Stars as the senior national team prepares for the FIFA World Cup. According to him, Ghana will have one of the best participation in the Mundial if the GFA stay clear of the work of the Black Stars coaches.
All of us know how football is important to us. There's nobody who lives in this country who doesn't understand the importance of football. We grew up with football deep in our hearts and fanatical about it. So we want to wish you the best of luck. That's it. And I hope that the preparations that you have outlined here good enough to give our players the best possible opportunity to perform well. I'm hoping that